2, 1. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Archd 107.9 Live FM. You are here as usual with James and Sarah. Having a wonderful night. How you going, man?
I'm going great.
Good. Big week?
Big week.
Yeah?
Always, but a fun week.
We've got some wonderful stuff coming up, stuff going on around the Archdiocese of Adelaide and beyond. Great music. Now, Sarah, do you like a quiz night?
I do like a quiz night. Do you know why? Because I learn a lot from quiz nights.
Do you?
I don't know if I can participate relatively well, but I like to learn from quiz nights.
So you kind of a quiz night person who likes to sort of like sit back.
I sit back, get my notepad out, start making dot points.
I'm going to chuck a couple out you and see how you go, actually. I'm going to see what you like. And
on my feet.
We'll ask these, and during the next segment, we'll come out with the answers. There is a quiz night. The reason we bring this up is the Catholic Office for Youth and Young Adults are having a quiz night on Saturday, the 21st of July at 7:30. The St. Joseph's Primary School at Hindmarsh have an awesome new hall that was done through the BER thing.
Yeah, right.
And it's brilliant. $10 per person for tables of 10. It's going to be an awesome night. You should see the prizes.
The prizes.
They are, seriously, the prize. I can't believe I'm saying this, but the prizes are out of control.
Really?
Yeah. But the prizes are brilliant.
The prizes do motivate you to do well in the quiz night, don't they?
No, they really do. They really
do.
It adds that extra, golly, I'd really love to win that.
Got to do well.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some quiz questions at you.
Okay, hit me.
And I want quick answers, okay?
Okay.
Quick answers on the buzzer.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, number one. What is the only even prime number?
I can't remember what a prime number is, James.
Oh, no.
And I'm in math studies.
Is that your final answer?
That is...
You're doing math studies?
I'm doing math studies.
I'm writing that in red pen.
That puts me to shame.
It certainly does. Okay, question number 2.
Is it 2? What's a prime number?
Is that your final answer, 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm running 2.
No.
How many sides does... This is another maths one. How many sides does a dodecahedron have?
A dodecahedron?
Yes.
What are these questions? Can I just ask?
These are I've pulled this off the internet. These are bona fide quiz questions. These are the kind of things you could get hit with, so you've got to be prepared.
That's why I'm usually noting these sorts of things down. So my next
dodecahedron.
My next maths test.
Okay, take a wild stab in the dark. Dodecahedron.
Something to do with a deck is 10, so dodecahedron, maybe it's 12.
Okay, I'm right down that. 12. Okay. What does the acronym NASA stand for?
National American Space Association.
The National American Space Association. Could be. We'll find out during the next bit.
I just made that up.
Okay. Question number 4.
Yes.
Which continent is divided into the most countries?
Well, I'm going to have to go with Africa.
Africa? I think that's a good guess. All right, cool. Final one. This is my favourite.
Okay.
This is my favourite. I love this one.
Best to last.
Okay. What sort of berry was crossed with a loganberry to produce a boysenberry?
This is your favourite question.
It so is my favourite question.
This is your favourite question.
I love how kind of ridiculous it is.
Okay. I like it as well.
Okay. Crossed with a loganberry to produce a boysenberry.
I'm going to have to go with strawberry.
Strawberry. Okay, strawberry. Question number 5.
Because they're tasty and that's the only sort of berry that I can think of at the moment.
We'll have a look at those answers when we come back.
Hello, pot bellies. You're listening to Archd 107.9 Life FM.
I have a soft spot for retro party rock anthems.
Do you? So do I. They're all on my iPod.
That's a great one. That's a great one.
Up.
Okay, now if you've just joined us, we've had a mini quiz night. Very mini. Only 5 questions here with Sarah. Because the Catholic Office for Youth and Young Adults Quiz Night is coming up on Saturday, the 21st of July at 7:30pm at St. Joseph's Primary in Hindmarsh. $10 per person for tables of 10. The prizes are incredible. I've seen them. They're amazing.
And we just wanted to give everyone a taste, really.
A bit of a taste. So we have gone through 5 questions with Sarah as our little quiz show guinea pig. Okay.
All
right. Now, question number 1. What was the only even prime number? You said your answer was...
What's a prime number?
A prime number is a number that can only be divided by itself or 1. It doesn't have any more... Like, you can't say...
It doesn't have any more multiples.
Something times something
That's
is something.
what it is.
Yeah.
That puts me to shame. I can't believe I forgot what a prime number is.
But
if my maths teacher is listening to this,
but you still guess the right answer.
2.
Yeah, no, it's 2. You got the right number there. That's 2. So you got that well. Big tick for you there. Okay. Question number 2. How many sides does a dodecahedron have?
Yes.
How you managed to guess that right, I have no idea.
Oh, yeah!
12.
Excellent.
Brilliant. Absolutely.
And can I just say, I had no idea.
I know, you had a wild
answers.
stab at the dark. I know. Okay, however, as we get to question number 3...
I'm sure
this
it's
is where,
failed somewhere.
although it wasn't that far off. What does the acronym NASA stand for? The answer, you said, the National American Space Association.
How does that make any sense?
No, that makes perfect sense, actually, because it's kind of what they do. The correct answer is actually the National Aeronautics and Space Administration.
Okay, well, I got 2 out of 4 words right.
Yeah.
So that's half marks.
But it's, I think
marks.
I think that a lot of people would have guessed the same thing. Which continent is divided into the most countries?
Yeah.
Africa.
Excellent.
Africa. The final one, my favourite one. What sort of berry was crossed with a loganberry to produce a boysenberry? You said a strawberry.
I did.
Yeah, I don't think that's right because loganberries and boysenberries look very similar.
Do they?
They do.
Yeah.
It is in fact a blackberry.
Why did I think of that? It makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, that makes sense,
because
I think.
black's close to blue.
Well, yeah, and isn't a boysenberry sort of like a bluey purple colour?
Yeah, it is.
And I believe a loganberry is like a light kind of pinky purple colour.
Oh.
If you want to find out more information about our quiz night, jump onto the Facebook page at www.archdradio.com. All the details about how to sign up, get involved, and answer some questions like that.
And you can see we had fun, didn't we?
We did. It was wonderful.
Quiz nights are always fun.
You are listening to ArchD 107.9 Life FM.
Yes, you are.
We've had a number of requests that have come through this week about an interview we aired last week, whether or not we could replay it.
Yes.
It was when I was up at the Christian Media Australia conference a few weeks ago, and I got a chance to speak to the incredibly inspiring Tim McDermott from KSBJ Radio. Here we go. Now I'm here with Tim McDermott. He is the president of KSBJ, the Christian radio station in Houston, Texas, that during the last ratings period there came out as the #1 station in town, outrating all the other commercial stations. Tim, thank you so much for spending some time with me today.
You're welcome. Good to be with you.
Thank you very much. Now, why do you think people respond so much and in such numbers to KSBJ in Houston?
I think it's filling a need. The main thing is that people are wanting hope. And I think that they turn to the secular stations, and I think the humor there is much more crude and much more blue, and they want more positiveness. I think they want a place that's safe for their families, for their children also to tune into, and they can tune to us for a couple reasons: to get that hope they need, that encouragement, and also they can feel good about not worrying about if the on-air presenter will say some off-color comment.
Do you find that your audience is predominantly a Christian audience, or is there a very strong secular audience there for you as well?
Our audience is primarily a Christian audience. I think that's, I say 90% are Christians. We still have people who come to Christ every week, but by and large, we're blessed in the Bible Belt in Texas, and I think most people there are Christian people.
Now, it's been an enormous year for KSBJ with all the events that you've had and all the achievements that you've had as well. What have been some of the main highlights for you personally over the course of the last 12 months?
The biggest one would definitely be buying that brand new station. We just purchased a brand new FM in Houston. It covers about a lot of area that where we had 3 existing stations, and now we'll convert those 3 signals to our youth format. So for the first time over the air in Houston, kids can tune in to a hip-hop, rock, Christian station. I mean, we can reach 2 million more kids now because of this station. I really expect in the coming year, those kids are going to go crazy. They're going to be more on fire for God. I mean, they're going to love having a brand new FM station right there in their cars and homes.
That is so exciting. Now, this is your second time in Australia, is that right?
That's correct. I was here back in Sydney about 2003.
Okay. Now, have you had much of a chance to catch Christian radio here in Australia?
Actually, I have. It's different. It's definitely having the mixed format is just it's different to listen to. Yes, we did some research a couple of years ago in the States and found out in Houston that people like the idea of a mixed format. And so we were very surprised. Like I called my friends here in Australia and told them, okay, you guys, you nailed it, because they love it. But the problem has been that when you actually carry it out, there's been several stations who've tried a mixed format in the States, and the Christian audience gets upset saying you're compromising, and the secular ones, it's too Christian. And so in that model, it's not worked as well. Now, at Christmas time, we have used it. We play a mix of traditional Christmas songs, secular songs, and also Christ-centered songs. At Christmas time, it's worked very well for us.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Tim.
Thank you. God bless you.
Archd 107.9
Life FM.
Hey, what?
Hey, the Catholic Office for Youth and Young Adults are actually putting together a network of young retreat personnel, giving Catholic schools a network of young people involved in youth ministry to assist with school-based retreats, which I think is an absolutely fantastic idea. If you want to find out more information, jump onto the Facebook page at www.archdradio.com. They're looking for young people who'd like to be a part of this network, who've had at least 2 years post-school experience, preferably some background in youth ministry or volunteer work.
Yeah, sure.
So jump onto the Facebook page if that sounds like your thing for more details.
Mr. McGing.
Old McGing. Old
classic.
McGing. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, McGing. You are listening to Archd 107.9 Life FM. That's time.
That's out.
We are out of here. Hey,
are.
if you haven't had a chance to have a look at the details of this brand new documentary that Father Rob Barron has done, the 10-part epic documentary series entitled Catholicism, that illustrates the story and the beauty of the global church, do. It all starts next Thursday, the 31st of May, and runs over like a series of Thursday nights. It is free, but you do have to go in and book via the website. You can check out the details at www.archdradio.com if you want to find out more. It's all there. We will see you next week. Have a great one. See you later.
See you later.
Stay tuned for more great music on 107.9 Life FM.